In this video, I will show you how to work with Quant Data Manager. I will explain how to select a data source and download the data. But before we begin, please know that all information contained in this video is for informational purposes only and relates to the use of Quant Data Manager and StrategyQuant softwares. Now let's take a look at Quant Data Manager. I have it installed in a very simple way, and now I will show you how to select a data source and how to download the data. Before we continue, let's explain the Quant Data Manager interface. In this section, you can see data that can further filter by type or broker profile. In the instrument section, you can set the tick, pip, step and size values and, if necessary, adjust the default broker profile values. Broker profiles are mainly used when working with exports, especially in StrategyQuant, where these values are used for backtesting individual markets. In this section, you can add broker profiles and you have 10 preset broker profiles available. In this section, you can see the log. Here you can see the progress of operations such as data downloads or what Quant Data Manager is currently doing in the background. And when we return to the first tab, Data, and look at the top of the section under this icon, you can set or add symbols for the Dukascopy provider. Dukascopy is a very reliable and well-established provider of tick and minute data for most Forex pairs. Tick Downloader. This step is mainly used to import data from the older predecessor of Quant Data Manager. We could import data under this icon, but it is not necessary at this point. In this tab, we also add symbols or import CSV files from other data sources. For example, you can convert time zones or aggregate data into higher time frames. In short, if you need to import data, use this tab. This feature is mainly used in StrategyQuant, where you can import data from your own sources and then use it for backtesting. Under this tab, or rather this icon, you find Darinx tick data. Here, too, you can add symbols, import data or download data for the set symbols. In the following tab, you find a whole range of providers for crypto data, but please note that crypto exchanges limit the number of requests per second, and unfortunately, we have not received permission from them to further distribute the data via our CDN servers. So please note that crypto data is not included on our CDN servers, nor is data from Yahoo. In this tab, you can add symbols for stocks and download data for Apple, Amazon, Tesla and other stock markets. The other tabs mainly concern data updates. If you click on Update all symbols in Quant Data Manager will be updated. Alternatively, you can update or download data only for selected symbols, of course. You can use this function to delete symbols, and if you have already downloaded some data, you can also save it and then import it. This is used for fast data downloading or for transferring configurations. If you take a look at the Export tab, you can export data to CSV, to MetaTrader 4 format, which is FXT, or to MetaTrader 5. Using these exports to MetaTrader, you are able to achieve high backtest reliability. And when you go to Tools, you can, as I mentioned before, convert data to other time zones. However, if you use a preset broker profile, the data is automatically cloned directly to your target time zone. However, if you want to convert the data to a different time zone, you can do so using this function. Another function is View and Analyze. We will look at this later. It allows us to analyze data on a candlestick chart. You can check whether the data is missing any candles, gaps, or other discrepancies. This step mainly concerns work in StrategyQuant, where we add instruments and, if necessary, sessions, but we will not be using that at this very time. The same applies to broker profiles. If you are interested in how to use these functions, check out our separate video. You will find a link in the description of this video. Now let's see how to download the data. Go to the Data Sources tab and first show you how to add a symbol for Dukascopy. Click on Add and try to download data for, say, the euro, dollar, and gold. In this tab, you can choose between tick data and M1 data. I will use 1 minute data for now, but if you want to backtest strategies in MetaTrader 4, you will need tick data, which will then be converted to FXT or HST format. Click on Confirm and select your target broker profile. The time zone will automatically convert to the Dukascopy broker's time zone, which is EST +7. Thanks to this, we no longer have to work with the original data as in previous versions. The data is downloaded directly to our target time zone. Then click Save. In the second step, it is necessary to assign an instrument, also because of the broker profile. Our instrument was detected automatically. If it had not been detected, you would have to select the appropriate instrument manually, but in this case, everything matches, so you can click Save. The data will now be added to Quant Data Manager. Now we just mark it and select the period. For example, I will show the data downloaded for the last 6 months. And please know that if you are using the free version, the data is downloaded directly from Dukascopy, which has a limited download speed. If you want to download data faster, I recommend purchasing the Pro version, where the data is located on our CDN service, so you don't have to wait when downloading. Now let's click on Start Download. The data has now been downloaded and it was relatively fast, but only because we were downloading minute data for the last 6 months. Now let's see how to download data for Darinx. The procedure is the same. Click on the icon, select Add Data, and download the data for the symbol, for example, XAU USD. Click on Confirm, select Darinx broker profile, and confirm Save. Again, a window will appear where you must map the symbol to the target instrument. The time zone is set automatically. Click Save and, as with Dukascopy, select the symbol and choose the time range. If you want to download the entire period, select All Time. For this example, I will download data for the last 6 months. Then click Start and the data will be downloaded. Also, let's show you how to download data for cryptocurrencies. For example, select a symbol from Binance, such as BTC/USD or BTC/USDT. For this example, I select the symbol. Now I select 1 minute data, and I have several time frames to choose from, but I will select M1. Click on Add to create a symbol with a default broker profile. Then click on Crypto again, select Download Data, and download only the data for the last 6 months. Click on Start and the data begins to download. The last data source we will look at is Yahoo. Click on the symbol, enter the ticker, and download the data for Apple, for example. Select Yahoo as the postfix. Click on Save, add the symbol, and then click on Download. Please note that data from Yahoo is downloaded in the 1D time frame, so 1 day time frame, which is perfectly sufficient for stock picking strategies or in general for longer term trading approaches. This concludes the tutorial on downloading the data. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.